Hey guys, it's Windy from Windys.Art. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to share with you how to paint a Taro Pastry using watercolor. So the Moon Festival is coming up, but I already shared how to paint a mooncake before. So I thought today I will share a Taro Pastry, which is another pretty common dessert during Moon Festival. Now if you're ready, grab your pens and paper and let's start painting. As always, I start with my sketch. I draw out the oval shape and mark out the layers on the Taro Pastry as you can see here, so it's easier for the coloring process later. Before coloring, I mix colors in advance so they are ready to use while painting. Then I start painting the base layer. I first wet the paper with clean water and make sure you don't apply too much water. It should be just a thin layer of clean water on the paper. If you see small puddles, that means you apply too much water. But if that happens, simply dab it with a napkin. While the paper is still wet, quickly add colors on so the colors blend out nicely. Try to keep the base layer lighter so we can work on layers and details later. Next, I start painting pastry on the right side. I paint out the darker shades around the layers on the pastry so I can see the overall shape more clearly. I'm holding two brushes in hand, one for adding darker shade and the other one for softening the hard edges using clean water. After that, I add some skin tones in between layers. You can see I add colors more on the right side. That's because it's on the shadow area. So I leave the left side brighter, which is the reflective face. Then gradually add on colors around the shadow areas. Next, I pan out the darkest shades. Now the pastry is mostly colored, so I can see where I need to add the darkest shades, especially around the bottom side. Just focus on the shadow areas so you won't overdo it. For the pastry on the left side, because it's a cut side and the filling occupies most of the pastry, so I start painting from there. I first wet the paper with clean water, then dotting colors on while the paper is still wet. Because it's a taro filling, I'm using diluted purple. Then I add darker shades around the edge of the filling. Then I pan out the darker shades around the layers. You can soften the hard strokes using clean water so it looks more natural. Make sure to leave the reflection areas blank while adding darker shades. After that, I add the darkest shades in between the layers and the filling. This will make the layers pop out more. For the wooden plate, I wet the paper with clean water, and I'm careful not to wet the pastry. Then quickly add a base layer on. While the paper is still wet, take a smaller paintbrush and wipe out colors for some reflections on the plate. After that, I add darker shades around the shadow areas. Next, I add the wooden patterns on the plate. Make sure you follow the curved path of the plate when you put on patterns. Then dry your brush and use the side of the brush to add some textures on the plate. Lastly, the touch-up. I like to go back to see if there's any details missing or any areas that need to be strengthened again. Now the painting is about done here. Comment below and let me know if you have any questions. That's all for today's video. If you like my content, please consider subscribing to my channel and ring the bell so you never miss out on my weekly art videos and tutorials. And I wish you all a happy Moon Festival. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye!